The night of May 6, 2025, was shattered by the roar of fighter jets screaming across the skies. India, a nation long accustomed to the scourge of terrorism, had finally unleashed its fury. Operation Sindoor, a meticulously planned and flawlessly executed military operation, shook the very foundations of the enemy's sanctuary. At 1:44 a.m. as the world slept, India delivered a message that resonated across borders. Terrorism would be met with an iron fist. The scale and timing of the operation sent shockwaves across the subcontinent. This was not a sporadic act of retaliation, but a calculated and decisive strike aimed at dismantling the infrastructure of terror. The Indian Armed Forces, in a display of unprecedented coordination, targeted multiple locations deep within Pakistan and Pakistan-Occupied Kashmir. This was not just a military operation, it was a statement of intent. Operation Sindoor's primary targets were the terrorist havens that had long served as breeding grounds for hatred and violence. Muridke, a notorious Lashkar-e-Taiba stronghold, felt the full force of India's wrath. This organization, responsible for countless attacks on Indian soil, had finally been brought to account. Bahawalpur, a known sanctuary for Jaish-e-Mohammed, was also targeted with clinical precision. These locations, shrouded in secrecy and protected by powerful patrons, had long been considered untouchable. The success of Operation Sindoor shattered this illusion of invulnerability. By striking at the heart of these terrorist organizations, India demonstrated its resolve to dismantle the infrastructure that supported these groups. Operation Sindoor was not an act of aggression, but a measured response to a heinous act of terrorism. On April 22, 2025, the idyllic peace of Pahalgam, a serene town nestled in the Himalayas, was shattered by a horrific terror attack. 26 innocent lives, including 25 Indians and 1 Nepali citizen, were brutally cut short. The Pahalgam attack was a stark reminder of the ever-present threat that terrorism posed to India's security and sovereignty. The nation mourned, but this time, grief was intertwined with a steely resolve for retribution. Operation Sindoor was the embodiment of this resolve, a clear message that India would not be held hostage by the spectre of terror. Operation Sindoor showcased the full spectrum of India's military capabilities. It was a testament to the dedication, skill, and unwavering courage of the men and women in uniform. All 3 branches of the Indian Armed Forces, the Army, Navy, and Air Force, participated in this meticulously coordinated operation, marking the first such instance since the 1971 war. The Indian Navy strategically positioned its warships in the Arabian Sea, effectively cutting off escape routes and providing crucial support to the operation. The Indian Army remained on high alert along the line of control, ready to counter any Pakistani aggression. This coordinated display of military might underscored India's determination to protect its interests and its citizens.